Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another vlog style video. I have quite a bit to get done, so I thought I would take you along my journey for the day. I've got a list. It's quite a long list. We're going to see how much I can accomplish in this video. Most of this is going to be crochet related with some other things sprinkled in, but I'm going to be making a scrap yarn ball, and I'll explain that more when we get there. I'm going to give you an update on the crochet mat that I'm currently working on, which is going to be featured in the backgrounds of all of my future crochet tutorials. I do need to refilm a crochet tutorial, and it's my Easter egg tutorial. I received a few comments and emails saying that I was doing one thing while saying another in the tutorial, which I went back and watched and I was, so I get that that's very confusing. I don't know how I missed that when I uploaded it, but I'll fix it. We have a coffee table in the living room and it's kind of wobbling, but I'm going to try to crochet some like table leg protectors and see if that fixed the wobbling issue. I thought crocheted little leg protectors would be cool, and then it slides easier on our floor rather than making this horrible sound. I need to package an order that Lori purchased on my Etsy, which is the Peep Bunny that I crocheted the other day on my live stream. I want to make some chicken plushies just to add to my Etsy inventory because I'm low on plushies. Lori and Laura have been buying them all. I would like to make an Easter egg garland, which is for a future video coming soon. I'm going to try to add 10 rows to my blanket. And if you've been following me along on that journey, this is the blanket, as most of you may know, unless you are new. It's where I post shorts, you guys vote on the colors, and we're in the middle of day 101. This would be part 3 that I'm working on. Nope. Part 3? Part 2. I can't remember without looking. I'll figure it out. But I'm going to be posting the next part of day 101 where I pick 10 colors at random, add them to this. I was thinking I'll do that during this video and then make a short to upload later. I'm hoping to get to Hobby Lobby today because I'm doing a live stream this weekend to celebrate my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I started my channel last year, February 4th, 2025, and it is now March 18th. So I'm a little behind on celebrating, but that's because we were moving, packing, there was a lot going on, but now we're finally going to celebrate this weekend. Something not crochet related is I want to make little confetti jars with a heart hole punch that I have. I have a ton of scrap paper that I want to hole punch little hearts into and fill confetti jars, mason jars, and put those on my Etsy for people to buy. But I thought that would be a fun idea and a good way to use up my scrap paper. And then I was thinking, I've been thinking for a while, I would like to make Milo a little blanket. Milo likes to burrow in blankets. It's super cute. And I was like, why don't I crochet him one? I'm supposed to be also crocheting Daisy and Matt, which I have not started yet. I do have a blanket. At least I think I have a blanket, unless I donated it to Knots of Love last year. But I might have a blanket that would work for Milo. So I'm going to dig it out of my closet. And if I find it, I'll show you guys it. If I don't, I'll edit this part out. So let's get started with our day. Okay, so like I said, I don't know if I said it, but I'm going to start out by packaging Lori's order. She ordered this Peep off of my Etsy, like as soon as I added it to my shop. So I'll show you how I'm going to package it. I'm going to include some goodies to Lori. I'm not going to show Lori's goodies, but I'll show you the goodies that I'm including for her granddaughter. The Peep is for her granddaughter, and I just wanted to give her a little something extra because I guess this is part of her Easter present. So first up, I have these super fun mailers. I love these. They make me happy just looking at them. How can they not? In Kiki's little goodie bag, I've got some candy I'm putting in there for her. And then this little keychain, which I just made. I bought these, I think on Etsy, these little, what do you call these? Like a beaded keychain. And then Laura sent me a package full of little silicone things like this that go on them. And I was like, oh, well, I have the perfect use for those. So I use these as little goodies to give away with some of my orders. So I'm sending Lori's granddaughter a cupcake. Let's put a little smiley face on there. We'll give her a yellow one. I just like putting stickers on everything. So that is for Lori's granddaughter. This is my card that I'm enclosing in Lori's little package. I just wrote her a message in there. And then I also was going to include this little Bible verse for her, because we have some similarities that we're struggling with, and this spoke to me for me and her. So I hope she likes that. There's also more on the back. So that's Lori's card. Now I'm going to get this bunny packaged into this. I'm just going to put everything on my scale and weigh it and make sure that I have the correct weight when I go to purchase the label, which I should. So I'm just going to pile all of the little things on here with the bunny. I almost forgot this. This barely weighs anything, but it's good to still add it just in case, you know. So it is 9.7 ounces. So I'm going to put 10 just to be sure. And I've got to print my label. And if you're curious, this is my little label printer that I use. It's a thermal label printer and I absolutely love it. I just connect it to Bluetooth and print through my phone. I got it on Amazon. I think I paid like maybe $40, but I'll link it in the description in case anybody else is looking for a thermal label printer. So now I'm just going to put everything in Lori's little mailer. I was hoping I had a ribbon that I could tie around the bunny because I thought that would be really cute just to add a little ribbon, but I don't have any colors that really match, so the bunny's going as is. In goes the bunny. Perfect fit. I've already got the label on the other side. And then I'm just going to add a little thank you sticker to the outside where it seals. So thank you, Lori, for another order. I hope Kiki loves it. Thinking I'll drop that off at the post office today because, like I said, I do want to go out to Hobby Lobby. So I can mark that off my list that I packaged Lori's order. I guess I could look for My Love's blanket next. So this top tote, these are all in my closet, by the way. This top tote has yarn. It's not very full. I need to sort it. This next tote has like craft thingies, not really crochet related. The bottom two are items that are in my Etsy store that are ready to ship. So I'm thinking the blanket is going to be in one of these. So I'm going to pull all these out so I can get down to these and try to find that little guy a blanket. I hope I have it. We also have Nyla with us today. Hey, Nyla. So let's get these totes out. There's my knitting machine that I'm hoping to utilize more. Bralettes that are for sale on my Etsy, if you're interested. I put them on sale quite often because I just want to get rid of them. I've had them for years and I've learned to stop making them because they're not really selling. They're super cute, but I don't know. I should put one of these out. I forgot about these. This is another pattern you can find on my Etsy. Which one do I want out? I like this one because you guys chose the colors, so I'm going to keep that out. I'll put the other two. Maybe I will keep them all out. The beanie I made my mom that I have not sent yet. I might actually add this to her birthday gift. There are things in here that I need to list on my Etsy, so I think I should keep this tote accessible. What's in here? Oh, this is my Cricut. I did not find the blanket in those totes. And I just went to my Knots of Love video that I made last year and I did not donate it. So I was like, where could it be? Then I realized I have a tote down here, which I've been using as a footrest. I'm going to go look in that tote and I'm pretty sure it's in there. I think there's also random things in there. So let's see what's in this tote. So it's probably in here somewhere. Yeah, it's right here, you guys. Oh, yay. Okay. I also have this blanket, which it is made with a little weight 5 metallic yarn, and I'm kind of thinking this would be a cute rug. I would have to like back it or something, but just an idea. So I'm going to leave that out. I've got a bag in here of, I think, whips. What is this stuff? Oh, sheets. That might be good to come out. I can put that in the laundry room. I'm glad I opened this, guys. Very glad. Because I was wondering where the other sheet sets were that I know I have. And then I've got other blankets that are available on my Etsy. The chicken blanket, the gnome blanket, which can just stay in here for now. And if you're wondering what these are, we went to Reno and got those big old margaritas, and we kept these as like a souvenir. So the burning question, what blanket is Milo getting? It's cute. It used to be on my Etsy. I've had it for so long, but I was just like, let's take it off and find somebody to give it to, or hey, my dog likes blankets. This little owl. It's a corner to corner blanket. I could probably find the pattern if you're interested. It is just like a picture pattern. It's not, there are no written directions. It was just a graph I found, but this blanket is now owned by Mr. Milo. Okay, we are going to head to Hobby Lobby now. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm holding my camera. I'm going to drop off this package for Lori probably on the way back. And we're going to stop for coffee at a place that I mentioned on my live stream the other day. I'll see you at the coffee shop. I'm good. How are you? Can I get a small iced Mexican mocha? Thank you. I'm so excited to try their coffee. I love trying new coffee places. Mexican mochas are one of my favorite things to get. I got it. Coffee acquired. We're at Hobby Lobby. I had my music playing. I'm here. Oh, you can't see it. I'm right on time. It's 9 a.m. So we're gonna go inside and grab the yarn. It's mostly for my chicken. What else was I gonna get? Can't remember what I was gonna get now. Hang on, I'm thinking. I gotta think. I think maybe cards for like packaging my orders. I don't know. The coffee is good. I like that it's not super sweet. So I guess I'm going to go inside Hobby Lobby and hopefully I figure out what it is that I thought I needed besides yarn for the chicken. So let's go inside. These are adorable. I like this. He's weighted. He's heavy. And if you've never been to Hobby Lobby, this is your sign to do so. I love the assortment of colors in all the different kinds of yarn. I end up only buying acrylic. I take that back. I did get one plushie yarn. Like I said, I'm trying to stick to what I need, not what I want. I just got yarn mostly for my chicken. And I did get one other little ball of yarn, I guess you could call a splurge, which you'll see later when I show you my haul. This is all of their acrylic. Look at all of these colors. They are amazing. Right next to the acrylic is their cotton. Those ones that are multicolor are their sugar wheel cotton, which I have used to make my baby dresses that I've shown you guys. Here's plushie yarn. There's other types of yarn as well. Of course, they have bamboo, they have wool, and then they have like anti-pill acrylic, which is also really nice. In my opinion, Hobby Lobby's yarns are some of the softest yarns I have ever felt compared to other yarns and brands. I know not everybody likes Hobby Lobby, and that's fine. And I got one of these. It was a DK weight, and you'll see which one I got very soon. No idea what I'm gonna make with it yet. I only got one skein. I think it was about 400 yards, maybe 419, something like that. But that was my little splurge of the day, along with my coffee. Mission accomplished at Hobby Lobby. I got the goods right here, and I'll give you a little haul when we get home. That's my house key. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Daisy. Come on. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back home. So I'm going to give you a little Hobby Lobby haul. So for the chicken that I'm going to be making on my live stream on Saturday, I think. I haven't scheduled it yet because I don't know. I wanted to check with Guy to see if he wants to do anything this weekend and then work around that. But here's the chicken that I will be making. And I got this color, which is Sun Gold. I got Cherry Blossom. That's a cute name. I did not notice the name in the store. Rosy Cheeks and fuzzy slippers, which is like variated. It's also considered a print at Hobby Lobby if you know anything about their yarns. So clearly they're all acrylic. I'm not going to tell you what colors are going where. That will be a surprise during my live stream. And then I got Baby Bee Snugs and Kisses in vanilla just because I'm out of this one and I'm going to be, well, I have it on my list to make chickens today for my Etsy shop. Mini chickens, not the big one. That would be really cool though to make that chicken that I'm planning to make for my live stream with jumbo yarn. I just wonder how much I would need. I might do that someday because that actually sounds very exciting. I was touching all up on this and I got it, which this one reminds me of that scarf and bandana set I made not that long ago. The color is a little different. I'll have to find the other yarn and compare it. But this stuff is so soft and it's low pill. It's low pill, soft and sleek. What's the color? Irish Rain. So I've never used this before, but I got it today. Of course, the yarn was 30% off. I got knitting needles because I'm going to be doing something with these, and that is, I'll share that later. I got something for my mom, which I'm not going to show. It's part of her birthday present, and she might see this, so I'm going to keep it a secret for now. I got these little cards just to give out in orders and things. And then I got some other cards. There's an assortment of 4 different ones. And these are just thinking of you cards because I'm planning to mail some people a little card to say I'm thinking of them. But that is everything I got. The yarn was 30% off today, which you probably saw in that clip that I made in there. How much did I spend? I'll let you know. Where's my receipt? I don't know where my receipt is. It's probably in my purse, but the yarns were each $3.49. I got 4 of those. This is $8.99, but I don't know what 30% off is. And then the cards were all regular price, so $1.99, $2.99, and then these are regular price. They go on sale, but I didn't want to wait, so $2.49 for these. And Milo has just joined us, so I am going to put his little blanket on him. Ready, Milo? I got you a blankie. I didn't get it. I made it. That's for Milo. And there's Milo and his little blanket. Daisy's like, where's mine? I'm not making you a blanket. You don't do blankets, but I'll make you something, Daisy. I'm going to make you a little rug to lay on. I just laid that little blanket out and immediately Daisy laid on it. So I guess she's claiming it. So I was thinking, I have these, like the pattern is for sale on my Etsy. I still need to write this pattern. It's basically the same thing, just the border is different. So these are on my Etsy right now as a pattern. But I was thinking, I'm going to make a listing where you can order a custom one in colors that you want. If you're interested in one of these and don't want to make it, I will make it for you. Maybe I'll make that listing right now, actually, because that would be easy to do. I can just copy the one I already have, but make it a physical item, because I think that would be fun and cute. And you could always just do a solid heart or whatever, but I'm going to do that real quick. And then after I make my listing, I think I'm going to do my blanket rows. Like I'll add the 10 colors to them. So I'll pick out all the colors on camera, just randomly. I just reach in the bin, don't look, pull out a color. I'll pick out 10, then I'll crochet them and I'll show you guys it. I also have to make the short, the little update because everybody's loving that. So that's what's next after my Etsy listing. Okay, so I just had some lunch. I had a little sandwich and now I am going to pick, I did my Etsy listing too. I forgot to, but it's on there. So if you want a mug rug / candle coaster, I can make you a custom one. I hope people order them. I feel like that would be so fun. It's the only custom item I offer right now. So we're going to choose colors for this at random. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. I'm just going to pick what I pick. So let's dig in. I like to go for the bottom. First up. Oh, this is that yarn. That is so weird. This is that yarn where I said I want to find it and compare it to what I just bought. So it has similar color in it, but it is different. That's so pretty. So we have to pick 9 more. Ooh, this goes good with that. Bluish, greenish color. Okay. I forget what this one's called. Don't know, but I like this one. It's got lots of colors in it. Let's try to mix them up a little, which is kind of messing up my thing, but whatever. Okay, we got this blue. This one makes me think of Milo because this is the one I used to make his bandana. Okay, this one was Nyla's bandana. That's so funny. Some ivory with gold. We got pink, 2 more. I'm gonna do 1 hand each. And let's see what I got. Christmas and black. How funny is that? Okay, well, those are our colors. So I used this time to work on my blanket and catch up on some of my favorite YouTubers. I've been thinking lately that this part of my blanket series is one of my most favorite parts because we decided to use an entire tote of yarn, and when I counted out that tote, there were 50 different skeins in it. So over the course of 5 different days, I will be doing updates of 10 skeins per update, and it's kind of bittersweet because I know that this blanket is coming to its end, but I do have other things planned. And I'd like to give another little shout out to Sharon and Lori for donating to my coffee. They both donated within the past week, and it's just awesome of them. I appreciate the support, and it really means a lot. I am trying to raise money to purchase a camera so that I can make better content for you guys. So if you want to be a part of that and help me out, the link is in the description. I just finished all 10 rows of my blanket. It took me about an hour and a half, and that's how it's looking. So I just have to film the little short to go along with it, and I've already got some footage for that, so it should not take too long. So I'm going to do that next, get that uploaded for today, because today is Wednesday. My last post for the blanket was Monday, I believe. So I'm just trying to do every other day right now. I don't think I'm going to get to make my plushies today, but after I film my update, I'll show you guys how far I am on the background mat that will be in my tutorials. Blanket update is done. Video is posted. Now I'm going to show you, I think I said I was going to show you my crochet mat that I've been working on. I usually add a skein to it in the evenings when me and Guy are watching a show together on the couch. And right now we are watching The Mayans, which is about a motorcycle club. We did watch all of Sons of Anarchy a few years ago, and now we're on to The Mayans, which, no, it's not a new show, but it's what we do. So I'm going to show you the skeins that I'm actually using for it. It's something that Miss Deborah sent me. She sent me a ton of yarn a few months ago, and I guess she's planning on sending me more, so that's kind of exciting. I'll have a little haul for you guys at some point. So this is the yarn I'm talking about. It's just yarn worsted, and it is from Premier. They are 109 yards each. It's a weight for acrylic, and she sent me, I think, about 10 of these all together, and I have used, I think, 4. I'm going to count. Yes, so I have used 4. I will be adding my 5th possibly tonight. This is the mat so far. I'm using half double crochets. Those are like little ends I need to just trim off. This is how it's looking. I reached out to my plushie pals in a post and asked them what stitch I should use, and we all decided half double crochet would be best for a background tutorial because it's not distracting. And the light gray, I feel like, just goes with everything. It'll be something that's not super in your face, but it's nice to have this there, and it's very sweet because it was sent to me from Deborah. I appreciate her very much for all the yarn she sent me. This was my way of doing something special for her, so it will be in my tutorials from now on. Currently, I've been using like a gray blanket, which is pretty close to this color act. I was like, I should just crochet a mat, and why not use the yarn she sent me? My goal is to have it about as wide as my tabletop, and then the length, I'm not sure what it is, but it's long enough where if I zoom in or out, it'll still be in focus of the camera. So let's see, it is measuring about 40.5 inches wide. I do not know my base chain. I just chained until I felt like it was wide enough, so I'm just building up in height. So my counter is 24 inches. The mat is currently 11.5 inches, so I'm about halfway. I might do it a little bit shorter than my counter just so that it doesn't hang off the edge or anything. So hopefully I'll have this done in like a week or so. This is just a little mindless crochet project, and it's coming out really nice. I'm excited for it. So earlier in this video, I did mention I'm going to make table leg protectors. I think I'm going to try and make one now, see if it fits. I have no idea what yarn I should use. I don't want to use a crazy color. I want to go for something kind of neutral. I'll show you our table. So this is my table, and like I said, Guy did make it. It wobbles. That's why there's like a folded up piece of foam under there, but it's still wobbling. And I was wondering if making little, I guess you could call them booties for the legs would help at all. So I think I'm just going to pick a random acrylic yarn, neutralish color, use a 5mm hook, and just like, I don't know, maybe double crochet 10 in a magic ring and then build it up a little bit and see how that goes. So let me pick out a yarn. And as soon as I look in my bin of what's left for my blanket, I see brown, which I think would work because it'll kind of not be so noticeable. We've got Milo enjoying his little blanket. He's so cute. So let's get started. All right, so today's been very productive. I can say that for sure. If I get this done and it works, that would be really neat. I don't know if I'm gonna do 10 in here or 12 because the yarn is kind of stretchy. So I feel like it'll be fine. And then I'll just like single crochet in the back loop to build it up. That looks like it would somewhat fit the legs. I underestimated it. 12 double crochets did not work. It's still very small. Here's what I came up with, and then I built up with 3 rounds of single crochet. Maybe I'll do more. I don't know. I'm gonna rethink this. And Guy's on his way home, so I might do this tomorrow instead because I was trying to do it when he wasn't home and then see if he notices. But I'm gonna show you what I was talking about when I said I wanted to make heart confetti. This is my little heart cutout. I also have this little cutout for like these size circles, which it's like maybe a nickel sized. I was thinking of using my scrap yarn to make confetti, and then I can put it in little bags, or if people would like to purchase it inside like a mason jar as a container, because I have tons of mason jars. Like I don't even know what to do with them. I used to can a lot, but I haven't been, and now I'm just like, let's get rid of these jars. See, this is all my scrap paper. There's so much of it because like I said, I was cricketing. I thought that would be a fun and cute little idea. We'll see, but let me know what you think of that idea. I'm gonna start a little bit of that right now. This thing keeps sticking. Maybe this isn't going to work out. So they're tiny hearts, but I don't know. We'll see how much of this I can actually handle. Yeah, they keep going in like this little opening thing. Maybe it's because they're so small that it's meant to catch them, which I guess does make sense. Maybe it was just that paper, because this one seems to be cutting a lot nicer. Cutting. Whatever you call this. Hole punching? Oh yeah, look at that. I think that's so cute. Like if I could sit here and do this forever, it'll be nice. But if I can't, I don't know. It is a hand workout. That was my genius idea for how to use scrap paper. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, and maybe sometime soon I will post an update with a jar full of them or something. I think it would be cute, especially like Valentine's Day themed, I don't know, birthdays, anniversaries. Possibilities are endless. So I'm actually going to end this video here because I'm getting really hungry. Guy's on his way. I know that he's gonna be hungry when he gets home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite moment in my video was, and I will see you somewhere else on my channel. Thank you all for watching and for being here. Bye guys.